Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Sunday afternoon football. We're coming to you from the Sydney Cricket Ground. This is the round 24 match between Sydney and North Melbourne. It's the final match of the season for one of these sides, and they'll want to end on a high, while the other will treat this as a September dress rehearsal. And here come the visitors. North Melbourne's on the ball. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Good to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Roos. They might be in hostile territory today, but I think they'll relish the challenge and come away with a good win. When they're firing on all cylinders, they are very hard to beat.
Thanks, Harf. Excitement is building for this one. The crowd already making plenty of noise as the captains come together.
North Melbourne's meeting with the Sydney Swans at the MCG on Anzac Day 1991 produced an extraordinary game of football. The sides kicked 32 goals between them in the first half alone. The Swans leading at the main break with the astonishing scoreline of 120-90. The second half was all North Melbourne, who added another 14 goals, while restricting the Swans to just 2 more in running out 54-point victors. 27-26, 188 to 21-8, 134. For the Roos, John Longmire and Paul Spargo kicked 5 goals each, while for the Swans, Warwick Capper, in his last season, booted 5 and took a couple of trademark speckies over Mick Martin.
You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. Grundy with a deft tap. Rowbottom leading from the front. The Roos on the ball now. Manages to get off a handball. Daniel. Sheasel out of the congestion. Curtis under pressure. Parker driven into the turf, and that'll be a free kick. This could result in a goal.
They should be on the board with a goal.
To open their account, is it there? No.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch them if they keep giving him that sort of space.
Trying to catch them out. Good thinking and good execution too. McInerney with a chance to relieve the pressure. Adams works hard to present. That's well played. Slick hands. Warner. Who's front and centre? McLean. Roberts is pushed up. Adams. Hapley. Dangerous to leave on his own. They're moving the footy quickly. Rosas has found some space. It's become a game of keepings off. Adams is the man on the spot, and he's marked. Golden opportunity here.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Swans by 5. Grundy slaps it out. Adams comes free in the tackle. Wardlaw. Hapley all on his own. The defence has fallen down. He's hit up the lead. Core cuts it off. Can he find a teammate? Davies Uniacke has found some space. He was tackled high and will take a free kick. He's made a bright start. Adams has got off the chain. He will surely make this count.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
That's close. He liked it off the boot, but he's not a great judge.
It's a disappointing miss, but he created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
Looking for a quick transition. And they're out of trouble. Simpkin working hard and being rewarded. His field kicking is normally first rate. Sees something he likes. Off he goes. They can't catch him. He's been busy so far. That's careless kicking. McKercher intercepts on centre wing. Tidy ball. Seizes the moment. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Davies-Uniacke. Larkey is in the clear and marks uncontested. He'll draw them level if he's accurate. Just needs an accurate kick now.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
He's off. That's a well-placed kick. Malikan can keep it moving. Can he hit a target? Grundy read it well and claims the mark. McInerney lays it off. Hapley, normally creative, breaks the line. They've picked their way through. Scott saves the day. Takes the safe option. Parker in the centre square. Doesn't often waste it. Grundy went bang. Time to turn on the Jets. Roberts mops that one up. McInerney on centre wing is marked. The kick was misdirected. Can he impose himself on the match? Davies-Uniacke presents in space. Quality delivery by foot. This deserves a goal. Larkey drops into the hole and marks. The Swans in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Roos shouldn't be disheartened. It certainly helps to get away to a good start when you travel interstate. But it isn't the be-all and end-all for a team that has great self-belief. This is a big challenge, of course it is. But this team is far from invincible, home ground or not.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Grundy has got on top. Jordan. Adams. He's lost possession. Sherry delivers it inside 50. Darling at centre half forward. Larkey gets on the end of it. That's great footy. Searching kick. This is good ball movement. In he goes. He's put it through.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
The Roos in front now. The big men fly. Adams, Goulden, Sherry with a steal. Davies-Uniacke. Good luck catching him. He just keeps racking up disposals. Can't hang on under close attention. They have absolutely spifflicated him. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Punch clear. Davies-Uniacke. He's everywhere at the moment. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
If you get that much of the footy, you're bound to turn it over once in a while.
Blakey working hard and presenting well. He's generally a good kick. Manages to find a teammate. He doesn't waste many. That's a strong mark. McInerney can run and carry. Warner on a lead. What's he got on offer? Curnow has it within range. Picking their way through. McLean has a way of drawing the footy.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
The Swans will be in front if he's accurate. He is.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Swans have been impressive so far. There could be an upset brewing. Grundy has probably got the points at this stage. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Bice. Comben takes an excellent grab. That's a useful ball. Punched that like he meant it. He's gone. McKercher. He's so clean with the footy. It's no place for the faint-hearted. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. They're tackling with great intent. Grundy has had his measure today. Warner is there in the clinches. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Curtis gets his kick despite the heat. It's not a fair fight. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Sherry with a deft tap. Davies Uniacke with half a chance. O'Sullivan, he's drawn a crowd. The Swans are defending grimly. Who can get the clearance? Davies Uniacke. O'Sullivan. Snap at goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
They'll feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Roos have the edge, but they're in a... Dogfight, don't worry about that. The two big men do battle. Davies Uniacke, O'Sullivan, under pressure, keeps it low. Heaney, desperate to win it back. Goulden, what can he do with it? Comben, intercepts. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Honours the lead. Clever kick. Zerha has charged into space. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. They're moving the footy well here. Powell. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. What can they generate? Goulden outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Comben, they just keep kicking it back to him. Normally delivers. O'Sullivan, all alone in the centre square. What a hand pass. He ran into a brick wall. We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. The two big men do battle. Warner can't afford to panic. Adams, McInerney, O'Sullivan took him high. That's skillful. Campbell, well-weighted kick. Sherry chops it off, hacking it forward. Curtis with a chance to run. Powell, good handball. Zerha. Only a question of who will get the goal. The Swans can suddenly rebound. Hamling pushes into space and receives the footy. And they're away. It's come unstuck. Seizes the moment. Accuracy and distance might both be problems here. That's a miss kick, and it's been picked off. The Roos head to the rooms with a narrow lead. We could have a thriller on our hands. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
It's been a great tussle despite the disparity of these teams on the ladder. We talk a lot about how even the competition is, and this is a great example of it. We've got two teams desperate for the points and pushing each other to their limits, which always makes for enjoyable viewing. I think this one's going deep, quite possibly to the final minute.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Grundy with a deft tap. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Which way will it bounce? McInerney. I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one. Good kick. Campbell. Golden opportunity here. This will land in the goal square. McDonald is a good judge of a ball in flight. I've liked his game today. That's well played. Got to go now. Uses his pace to great effect. Kicks to centre wing. Curtis made the footy his. Felt the pressure there. Goulden heads them off at the pass. Jordan, Hapley, dangerous to leave on his own. What's he got on offer? Good looking kick. McLean, all on his own. Just has to hit a target. Curnow is a beacon in that forward line. Campbell couldn't quite. McLean, they can find themselves back in front again, and they do.
What a game we've got.
It doesn't look like either team is going to buckle, so this one could be going the distance.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. Important clearance here. Adams, he'll be sore in the morning. Great tackling technique there. Rucks go at it. Sheasel, he'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Not a lot of flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying. O'Sullivan navigated the traffic. McKercher running in support. Sheasel, they're desperate today. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Jordan, they're a big chance here. McDonald thwarts them again. Trying to get it out of the danger zone. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Simpkin, Detoli, didn't need to be asked twice. Warner takes the responsibility, just needs to finish. Finish he does.
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Adams leading from the front. Jordan in the right spot. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. It's been a great duel between the two big men. That's a well-placed kick. Darling, strong grab towards full forward. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
One kick game again. Sherry gets his hand to it. Sheasel on the same page as his ruck. O'Sullivan, he's so good in close. Warner, complete commitment. Under pressure. Sherry, Davies-Uniacke, crunching tackle. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Grundy has rucked tirelessly. Adams is a clearance beast. The kick is precise. They've opened them up here. Roberts kicks to space. Simpkin is calm in a crisis. And they're out of trouble. Who's got the wheels? Roberts runs onto it. He's everywhere at the moment. In no man's land. You have to be tough to play this game. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
You can't question his commitment. Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
That's a classy finish. We've become accustomed to that from him.
The Swans have got the margin back beyond a goal. Rucks go at it. Cleary, Warner, terrific tackle. Squeezes the kick. He's been accosted. He hasn't been himself today. Curnow gathers. Warner. Parker read it like good defenders do. Kicks laterally. Core with a chance to relieve the pressure. Thought his way through it. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. O'Sullivan can keep it moving. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. He stopped in his tracks. O'Sullivan. McKercher. Tidy ball. Well played. Wanting to get on with the job. Howe. This is a big opportunity. We'll turn for home with this match firmly in the balance. A cracking final quarter coming up. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
We turned for home with a game in the balance, which I don't think many people thought would be the case. Credit to the underdogs because they've been terrific. But can they keep it going for one more quarter and pull off a big upset? Either way, this performance has been full of merit.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Sherry smashes it out of there. They have a good understanding, those two. McInerney into the action again already. McLean, Campbell, great play. Pink wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Searching kick. Darling has found some space. Can he hit a target? Heaney with the big fist. Powell. Scott takes the hand pass. Zerha. That's good work rate. They're moving the footy quickly. It's amounted to nothing. He's caught. Some indirect ball movement here. Hamling chips to halfback. Goulden working hard and being rewarded. He's got an option in the centre square. Comben, Daniel getting involved. They've put themselves under pressure. Quality delivery by foot. He's generally a good kick. Grundy on centre wing is marked. Kicks inside the forward 50. Jordan. No one's gone near him. And he could make them pay. He'd like that one back. Big tackle laid. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Grundy gets his hand to it. Adams. He's a good thing here. He won't miss this. And the commentator's curse strikes again.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
Trying to catch them out. Going for territory. McLean had it and lost it. McCartan gathers. Lloyd. They'll compete inside the 50. Core doing what he does best. Hapley. 2 in a row if he gets it. And he does.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Swans have the first of the last quarter. Sherry gets his hand to it. Sheasel, O'Sullivan, good tackle. Time is starting to become a factor. Grundy has probably got the points at this stage. McInerney.
Hasn't been the highest standard game, but still been enjoyable to watch.
Neither side able to clear the footy. Grundy got his palm to it. Warner has been irrepressible. Davies Uniacke just shoveled it out. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present.
The Roos would probably like to minimise stoppages and keep the ball in open play as much as they can because their clearance work isn't crash hot at the moment.
Curtis! That's a big play.
They might just be a chance of pitching this game if this goes through.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has!
He found himself in space and made the most of it with a clinical finish.
The Roos will take a few positives from this, even if they don't get the points. Jordan, Adams, got the handball away. Grundy, he's gone! McInerney, Warner, Heaney. They're playing with purpose and poise. Keen to get the ball moving. The Roos are out of trouble. That's skillful. Powell in the clear. Can he be the fire starter? Good work rate. Dishes it off. Adams might go for a run. Knew the tackle was coming. They're tackling with great intent. Grundy has got on top. Jordan, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Adams threw himself at it. The Roos will have one eye on the clock. Grundy has had his measure today. Jordan somehow released the ball. Who was he aiming for? Curtis in the right spot at the right time. Manages to get off a handball. It's not a fair fight. We'll have a forward 50 stoppage. Chance for a late goal. Grundy with a deft tap. It's a tough game. These players must be exhausted, but they're still giving everything. Grundy wins it. Warner, Scott, one step ahead. Bice runs onto it. Hamling, terrific forward pressure, throws it on the boot. It's been paid. I think they prefer you to kick it to the opposition.
He's been penalised for being unable to pinpoint a teammate 60 metres away, blindsided, on his wrong foot.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
I wonder whether there's a lack of confidence in the big forwards to take a contested grab. Hence the difficult shot seemed like a better option.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Hamling presents in space, honours the lead, and they're away. Campbell has got loose. The Swans finish their season off on a high, albeit earlier than they would have liked, but this can act as a springboard into the off-season. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
What a game of football. We saw a number of lead changes and momentum shifts. The standard of play was very high, and I think everyone's leaving with a feeling of having been thoroughly entertained. If only all matches were this engrossing.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.
Yeah.